By the way, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, welcome. Today's just a random stream. We're not nothing fancy, nothing. No one gets hurt. The job is going great. Thank you for asking. I love it. I can't wait to get paid. I haven't gotten paid yet. Still, it's been almost 3 weeks, but we should get paid this week. Should. And hopefully it's time to start getting ahead on bills. I called in a little favor from the wedding dude. And said, look, is there any way I can get paid for the first 2 weddings? And he was like, yeah. So he also gave me a little bit extra money. So now I'm able to actually pay all my bills and have enough left over for groceries. So it is good. Life, that's where we want to be, right? We want to be able to pay for our groceries and pay all our bills. And that was the whole idea. And the crazy thing is, in 2 weeks, I get more money. So that's the good part. But I am really enjoying the job itself. For example, today, I got there. I was in the office for like 10 or 15 minutes, worked on a computer for a client. And then one of the buildings called, and they had a power outage. So I drove over there with a new power supply, figured out that they had too many computers plugged into one outlet. So I added my power supply in and split it up. Got them both up and working. They were both very happy. Had to pick up another computer for another project and drove it back. And then one of the guys got sick, and so he's off for the rest of the week. Like, the boss basically told him, like, he's been sick for a long time. Since I've been working there, the guy's had, like, cough, cold, like those kind of symptoms. And so our boss was like, dude, you're going home. You're not coming back until next Monday. You're going to the doctor's tomorrow. I don't want to see you in here again until you're better. Like, go get some antibiotics and get better. Now, he's going to work from home, so if I need, because he's got, he's been here for a while, so he has expertise. I will call him if I need to and get information, but I'm going to be the one that's doing all his calls, so I had to pick up all his afternoon calls. And so I went out to County Home, which is our county actually has an old folks home. I don't know why, but we have a county home. And they had some stuff that they needed done. And then I went over to transport, and there was a girl that needed stuff done there, so I got a bunch of stuff done for her. And it was good. So I really like it. I like doing different things every day. And thank you, sir. You want to load it? Okay. Now we're just going to load these 2 cars with this stuff, and then we're going to finish loading up. Who is that? Is that? Oh, it's you, Javius.
This is going to the iron mine?
Yes.
So we need an even number of cars.
Yep.
For each.
Hey, Steve-O, thank you for the raid.
And
the hype.
I'm back.
All right.
And we have another train crew.
Yeah, Boomer? Are you and Dozzy able to, or Dozzy, are you and Boomer able to make a train?
I haven't heard from him yet. I'm back, but
okay. Well, do you and Anthony want to? I mean, anything can be done. Like, just there's several trains and engines parked in the yard. Whatever you guys feel like doing. If you want to,
You need to figure it out. So if we take pipes to the oil field, oil to the refinery, and then let that make the oil barrels, and then they can bring the oil barrels back to the freight depot and sell them.
okay, so you guys can do that using the blue engine.
The whole train is all set.
Alfie. So go ahead and grab.
Basically what we did last week.
Yep. Say again?
Pull forward.
Oh, that's what you guys finished up doing last week, right?
Yeah, and getting lost.
You're getting lost, right? Well, you know the way now, right?
Kind of.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can do that with Dawsey if he's fine.
All right.
Yeah, all good.
Do we have brakes on?
Might be, have a look.
I think this is my favorite, Louis. This is a cool engine. Now, I personally probably would have gotten it in different colors, but I had to get the Australian colors just because they're cool.
One car.
We can always change the color later.
half a car.
Your brakes are off.
El Topo? And we are stopped.
I do like that engine as well.
I know. It's heavy, but it still feels narrow gauge. Hey, Millsy. I just saw what you said, Louis. That is hilarious. Chainsaw fun. The lawnmower said no. Yeah, my lawnmower hasn't. I've got an electric lawnmower now. My tractor is in sad disrepair. I will get it fixed up this year. But I'm probably, since I haven't run it for a year, I'm probably going to have a mechanic take it and clean it out. Like, I'm sure the gas has gone bad in the carburetor.
Take her forward.
Millsy was riding Puffing Billy a couple of days ago. Like in real life or just in the game? Oh, this engine is awesome.
I have to
Hey, Kevin.
take my snowblower out and run the gas out of it.
Right.
So we'll start next year. Hopefully we're done.
Henry Frisco.
Keep going, quarter car or half car.
Does that mean your friend is San Fran? Wait, no, that'd be San Frisco. Never mind. That joke, that fell flat. That fell really flat.
That'll do.
Oh, that's awesome, Millsy.
Have you set switches
I've
or
never been insane, just doing a few things.
I have not. I know, it is beautiful. Yeah, see, I didn't do any of that because I was running it and then the battery stopped working and then I kind of forgot about it because there was too much else going on. So,
that's me ahead of you.
oh, the Frisco, yeah, all right, yeah. Or Dan Fran Frisco, Billsy. Also known as the Frisco. Yep, I remember now. They even like labeled it that, I think, if I remember right. Like they had cars that said Frisco on it. I'm on my way.
I'm struggling to remember the route.
What's the matter?
I'm struggling to remember the route. I'm up here at the first.
We're gonna go out across the valley.
Okay. And there's
Have I heard of a Railroad Online X? I have not.
that's-
Oh, the extender. Yes, I have. I don't have it, but yes, I have heard of it. Yes, I have. Yeah, I'm going to probably add it in. I haven't done it yet, but I was supposed to look it up last week and get it, and I never did. Drain the gas, pour fresh stuff in, and use seafoam. Okay. And then what we can do, James, to make it profitable, we can swing, as we come back down, we can swing through the smelter and bring some product up for the yard.
Yep. All right, I've got you lined out across the valley,
Okay.
which I believe
You go ahead a little bit more, we've got one carriage to go.
you're good until you get to the iron mine.
My train can say Iron Mine. See? Watch.
Yeah, stop.
See? He said Iron Mine. Iron Mine! Percy, what are you doing? Got a naughty puppy. You are a naughty puppy. The real life Molly Moo is downstairs. I forget which engine I called Percy. I know Alfie is the blue one. Is the, what is it called? The Morgan and...
The Mason Bogey.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the smelter's full of products to take out.
Where'd you go, anyway?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm zipping all over the map.
Oh, okay.
You're prepared all the way into the docks. I will warp there in time to unload you.
It was not a stretch. He totally said iron mine. See?
We've got room to bring raw iron to the ironworks.
See? I like riding in this cab. You can see all around. It's a really good visibility cab. That's one of the reasons why I like this engine and the newer, because the new coal burners are bigger. So now in real life you would just crouch a little bit, but no, Henry, you can. We will be playing again next week, and we are definitely, we record for YouTube and stuff, so we keep things clean. It is definitely a. If you're a younger fella, you can still join. That's fine. I'm not. I wonder who our youngest person is. Anthony, probably, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. That's awesome, Millsy. That's really cool.
I'm riding with you now on Earth, if that makes you feel better.
All right.
But now I know our next couple of train moves. Pick up product and where to take it, so that's what I was doing.
Okay.
Morning.
Good morning, Boomer. Oh, Lethe, yeah, I was talking about Boomer and Dozzy.
What's this?
Lethe is also an Australian from Adelaide.
Okay. Howdy.
Stop.
Can these windows open? Yes, they can.
We're evading you there, Arthur. Well, we're evading you.
We are climbing the mountain, heading to the iron mine to drop off wood. And then we're going to head down into the smelter and pick up some smelter products and bring them to the yard. Oh, Millsy. Yeah, Millsy's Australian, too. That's right, because you've actually ridden this engine before. That's funny.
So, I've been on Picture Richie before. It's pretty cool.
Say that again, Dozzy.
I'm not Picture Richie. Billy. I think Billy. Been on Puffy Billy before. It's pretty
Puffy,
cool.
oh, you've been on it too? Okay, yep. Good old Puffing Billy.
I got the wrong one. I said Picture Richie, which is here in South Australia, up in Corn, Port Augusta.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the only ones that own the only coffee pot in the world.
Oh,
It's a narrow gauge little steam locomotive. It's kind of like a rail car, but a steam loco on a steam loco with a an old bus, like the horse and cart bus.
like a galloping goose. Yeah, like where it's a steam engine, but it's got like a bus on the top of it.
Yeah. If you're ever curious, just look up Coffee Pot, South Australia, and
Let's have to put a picture on his channel.
Okay, I think I did do that earlier, last time I think.
Coffee. So it's called the Coffee Pot's the name of the other railroad. That's cool.
It's just a Coffee Pot. That's it, Coffee Pot.
That's cool.
I don't know what its actual proper name is, but that's the name that they gave it years ago.
It has
That's
a
really
class
cool.
number.
There was only one that's ever been made.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. The Coffee Pot.
I don't know why they gave it that name, but yeah.
I like it. Good old Molly Moo. So extended also allows you to see your speed as well as the level of the fuel load in your tender. There you go.
You can
That's cool.
control multiple engines with
And throw switches from a distance, right?
Yep. Hey,
That's
Cameo,
cool.
is it still, does Windows Defender still fight with extended? I know when I used it before,
He said his is doing fine.
the disabling.
Sorry, say it again.
When I used it before, it was constantly disabling extended, and I'd have to delete it and re-download it and reinstall it, and it was more of a pain than it was worth at that
Oh, huh.
point. But that was quite a while ago.
Okay. No, you did not just do that.
Me?
Can you take over the engine for a second? Hang on, guys. I'll be back.
So JBS, the only trouble I've had with it is if I have to save and quit the game for whatever reason, I have to shut both programs completely down and start them back up or it will freeze.
The one night I let my dogs in the office.
Yeah, I had, because I used to use it because it was very useful. And it just got to be somewhat more trouble than it was worth. And then when we got the teleporting through the
Go downstairs.
telegraph offices, I'm like, all right, well, I can jump around and set my switches, and I usually don't do double heading and anything, so it was enough. I didn't need to use it.
Yeah, I use mine a lot. I play by myself. None of my friends play this. So I'm always using double head. I normally pull about 20 cars with each train I go with.
I would like to do that, and with extended, that's another thing. You can stand on the platform and drive the engine so you can line things up,
Oh, right.
and that makes it much easier to pull long trains.
Well, and not only that, but you can actually just control the train and you can control the trains too with it. You don't even have to get out of the engine.
That's pretty cool.
Can you unload?
You cannot unload, but you can, like I said, control the engine, line your car up, unload, and just send it down the track a few feet and do it again.
Yeah.
Almost like you got a remote.
Arthur.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Thank you, Letty.
I posted up a YouTube video on your channel in Railroad's channel.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it right there.
Do you have room for that car?
Now,
Just-
question is, do you actually allow links on your stream?
I think it does, but you could try it. I'm not sure if it'll work. But it is now in Discord, which is cool. I see it now. It's
And I put one in general for the website.
It's a little tiny one. Nope, it didn't do it.
On his channel.
it made it all dots.
For anyone that wants to look at it, that's the coffee pot.
Percy's now in the Naughty Dog book. He just came in my office and crapped in my office. I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, something smells bad. What is that? And I'm like, what? Are you kidding? Get out! That's why I left for a minute. I'm like, You can't just come in my office and crap on the floor.
He thinks he can.
Leethy, thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you for all the subs.
I'm pretty sure that he actually can do that.
Oh, he did. Well, he won't be doing it now. I got the door blocked. Yeah, so if you go into the Discord channel, guys, if you're on Discord, you can see the luncheon special, which is the coffee pot on the Peachy Reachy Railway. All right, Javius, let her rip. Or switch. What?
Take over. I need to go check my dinner, please.
Check your dinner. Okay.
And actually,
I say it doesn't allow you to put websites in your chat.
Yeah, I think if Red Alpha's here, he can probably do it. He's not here.
just went down and changed the switch to send us to the smelter.
You have not done that yet?
I just did it.
Wow, that was impressive.
So I'm going to hop back on the train and ride down with you if I can stay on. And I will be right back.
Okay.
Sorry, what do you want me to do? I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs going,
I mean, you could, if you want to start, I mean, whatever. There's so many different things that need to be done. If you want to bring cordwood down to the smelter, that would be great. That's usually a one-man op. We should have the cordwood train should be at the logging camp. Or I think. I'm not sure exactly where that train went, but it's down there somewhere. And it has the Glendale as the engine.
I don't see no train at all here.
Maybe check at the actual
Sawmill?
no, the smelter. It could be at the smelter with those cars parked.
Yeah, oh, little Lizzie here.
Little Eliza's down there.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, Arthur, I'm back. I'm going to go down and set the smelter for us
Okay.
to run around. I should join you back at the switch.
Okay.
Dawson, hop on.
Uh-huh.
I'm just coasting down. We're at 11% brake. This engine is great. Great braking power.
Yeah, I'll get there eventually to get them on my layout eventually.
It's nice. Yeah, you have to get the layout to the point where you can handle it, you know? You have to be able to get coal.
Oh, we've got all the cut layout, all that part's just the money.
Yeah.
for us.
Yep. Oh, okay. So you've already got the coal run and everything?
Oh, we got all up to the coal. We got the first lot of coal in the coppers, but we just don't have it transported anywhere yet.
Okay.
Loading track, but I don't know if I might have to change it again after Wilbur departs.
Well, I'm still here for a while, so you can come in.
Oh, do you have to unload the train?
I'm uncoupling the locate so I can get onto the hoppers because I'm still
Okay.
in the yeah. So get off the hoppers and get onto the flatbed.
We need one more person so that you can have a helper.
Mike had just responded and said okay, so I'm assuming church is wrapping up.
Okay. I can be on till just before 9 or about 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is because I gotta get ready. I gotta shoot tomorrow, so I have to get ready for that. Now I may move tomorrow night's stream to Friday, so while I have you guys on, I'm letting you know because I think I got that shoot tomorrow, so we'll have to see what time I get home and all that stuff. What's up, Magic Shadow?
What is tomorrow's stream supposed to be?
Huh?
What is tomorrow's stream supposed to
American Truck we were going to do. Or Farmulator, whichever people want to do. Logulator. I think I'll probably do American Truck. Seems like everybody loves that, so. And I'm sorry about yesterday. I ripped my pants.
Shit happens. That's what happens.
That's right. Not in the way that people thought. For some reason, everybody thought I split my pants. I didn't split my pants. I just ripped them. I ripped the knee of my only remaining pair of work pants. So I had to go clothes. I needed other clothes too. I only had one. I've been wearing the same shirt for the last 2 weeks to work.
So that's
Like,
what's
well, no, I'm washing the undershirts, but I've had to wash it every once in a while. So I unfortunately had to go clothes shopping last night, which was not like on the books, but it had to happen. So I got some shirts and pants and underwear and like good stuff for work. So.
Is there a reason you're going this slow?
I mean, I'm at 11%. I've just got the. We can go. I mean, I guess we can go faster.
This is like walking speed. You're way, way, way below derail speed.
I don't know. I'm just so used to derailing all the time.
I will. I was watching see the trumpet stream
Yeah.
the other day. And how fast they go. I turned to the outdoors and I said, fuck, we wouldn't go that bloody speed on our layout. We wouldn't dare.
We did, yeah. That's how I feel on this too. I'm like, man, this is pretty dang fast. I got no brakes on now.
This is a little. There you go. That's better.
Like, you feel safe right now? You don't feel like we're out of control?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to get there sometime today, but I don't really want to pick up cars either.
Yeah, that's the way that I look at it. It's a lot easier to slow down than it is to pick up cars. I split my pants. I was doing work on my friend's computer. I had to crawl around under their desk. My knee caught the garbage can on the side and I ripped my pants.
Not the ripping pants part. Well, maybe the song, but you had a car with 100% brakes on.
Well, that's why I didn't have to use much brake.
I just took it off.
Choo choo. What's up, the dude? Oh yeah, we're cruising now. Whoa. And here we have the Arth Chappie loop.
Yeah, I am.
All right. Modern whistle. Little train humor for you there.
Hey, Boomer, what are you gonna do? You gonna go
At the
pull around?
moment, I must be lagging big time.
Are you lagging?
Must be, because I went to stop some. I'm jumping everywhere here. Why are you going carriages?
We're approaching the yard.
And they're not stopping.
Approaching the
Even
smell
though the
tank.
brakes on.
Oh, that's a desync problem. Cars roll even with brakes on. You're having trouble syncing to Arthur's game.
Should he disconnect and reconnect?
That's what I'm about to do.
Look, it's your favorite transition, Javius.
What?
That transition right there that we just drove over.
One where it goes from left to right. with
Yeah,
each
left to right.
street.
No, and then right here we go again. We go right back to right to left. double trouble. Haven't any problems there yet, though, so that's good.
Wow.
I've opened the cylinder cocks.
You're probably keeping it slow enough to not cause a problem.
Right.
Okay, I'm back. And it looks like they're all here still, so it's all good. Well,
That
that's it.
is good. Oh, you got them all. Okay. Oh, so do you need a...
So at this point, he's going to have to wait for us to load up and
Oh, it's all good. All
Yeah.
good. We can go through.
We should put a second track in there so that people can go around. Like a passing track.
Yeah, the problem is at the other end of the smelter, there's not.
Yeah, there's not much room here, especially right here.
All right, so there should be room to take raw iron to all the way to the
Ooh,
iron works.
we almost derailed that car there with our big arse engine. So what we're gonna just do a full train of that?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Hey, Mickey-san. Nice to see you. Who's in chat tonight that has moderator? Do we have any of our chatters that are moderators tonight?
Which track are you guys coming through on? The outer or the inner?
If you want to put us on the inner, that would be fine.
Anyone that doesn't have a train on it and goes all the way through.
All right.
No, I meant in the sense of you got two lines here. Which one do you guys come in on? Sorry, I'll go look.
Bring us
Oh,
in.
okay. No, sorry. No, that's all good. I just realised it's a dead end there.
I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
How do I got to figure something out.
All right.
Pull forward.
Yeah, head two. That's good.
All right.
Ahead one. Half. Probably good.
Does anyone know the command for making people admin?
Nope.
No.
Let me look real quick here.
Can you just click onto them and they have it there?
No,
Or
it doesn't
not?
let you do. I tried that and it wouldn't let me do it. Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
One.
There's one, and
Ahead two when you're able.
1 second here. Okay, there we go. I've just made Cameo and Louie are here pretty much every freaking stream, and neither of you guys have ever asked, which is what I'm looking for. People that didn't ask. I've just made you two moderators. If we happen, just a heads up, I'm having an issue right now with a couple hecklers that are local. So,
Half.
okay. But if we just keep your eyes open for hecklers. I don't think we're going to get any, but just in
Good.
case, just ban them. If we have people come in that are being jerks, just ban them. I don't think that's going to happen, but just in case. Yeah, we always need to have a mod, always. Usually Red Alpha's here, so it hasn't been an issue, but I think he's got stuff. I think he said he had stuff going on tonight at the beginning, if I remember right. So,
Yes. Gentlemen, please have a responsibility that you didn't ask for.
that's right.
Yeah, that's about it, right, isn't it?
Well, I'd rather have that. Usually people that are like, "Hey, can I be a mod? Can I be a mod?" It's like, why do you want to be a mod so bad?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's not really that much going on. Basically, it just allows you to time people out.
One car. Half. Good.
Brakes. Now that stupid SpongeBob song is stuck in my head. Thanks, everybody. The fool who ripped his pants. I'll tell you what, the first 3 or 4 seasons of SpongeBob really are some of the funniest cartoons I've ever seen. Like, they're so good. Hey, Jay Wah, thank you for the sub. Yeah, it's going great, Jay. I mean, there's nothing I can complain about. I really like working with everybody. Everybody's super nice, and I got a good boss and good underboss. You know, sometimes when you have multiple bosses, it turns into like nightmare headache heaven. This is not the case here. We have good people all the way around. So,
Okay, you are switched to go back up to the valley.
okay.
What I didn't
Well, it's
do-
good to see you, Jay. Yeah, we got a small stream tonight. I'm shocked at how down on numbers we are. Usually we're like 30, 40 people.
Because you're not doing it on the right day.
Yeah, right. It's not the normal day. Yeah, Wednesdays always are. Wednesdays, it's funny. You think Fridays would be real popular, but they're not. Thursday does okay. So I'm going to try to stream tomorrow if I can. This car does not like this engine. Wow. I am
That is-
shocked we haven't come off the rails.
You should slow down. It'll correct itself if you don't jerk it too hard.
Yeah, that's why I slowed down.
No, man.
It's the drawbar on that special drawbar on that engine. I've seen that happen on my game. And
Okay.
Mike, it's-
It wants to flip
Yeah, it
it.
was
Or no,
happening
just
to me
mine.
last week.
I know, right, LNER? Hey, Mallard, that is 100% a JVS idea, and it is an amazing idea. He's talking about you using those the bridge pieces at the loading zones. By the way, that's the new scheme for Eliza, guys. Hopefully you like it. It used to be purple. This is the front, Jay. Though you can run this engine backwards. That's why they put the light on it. These tank engines were used for short runs and stuff like that. And a lot of times they'd go like down the yard stub and then come back. And so they'd have to travel around the train and run backwards on the way back.
All right, you are set. Should be if I can catch you here.
All right. Yeah, you pretty much should be ready to go too if you want, Boomer.
Yeah, I was just about to head up there. So where you want me to come back here, don't you?
Yeah, bring the cordwood back, fill it up as much as you can, and then if you want to run some, you can also run some iron ore from the iron ore mine down to here if you want to. That's what's fun about that train is you get to run two different things.
Okay, Boomer, I have you. Are you headed for iron or cordwood?
Cordwood.
Whoop, all right. You're switched it down here to head that way. I don't think I'm gonna get farther now. Nope. All right, Arthur, you should be lined pretty much all the way to the yard.
Okay.
I went up to the sawmill and fixed those tracks.
Okay.
Had them before this.
Yeah, once I come through, then you'll set them for Boomer.
Well, I gotta go AFK and pull my dinner out of the oven, so
Okay.
yeah.
Now I would like to get, and I should have enough money by now. I would like to pick up a little Tweetsy just to have it, the ENC, whatever. Yeah, I got enough money. We'll buy one, and before the end of this episode, we'll pick one up. Bye, Kevin. Everyone has to go. Jeez. Oh, we're out of fuel. I didn't even see that. Better get that going. We have to slow it down up here. This is a pretty tight turn. I love the sound of this engine. Man, what a great game. Uh-oh, slow it down more. Don't tip. Oh, that car. Oh.
It might help
It doesn't look good, does it?
if there's a spot that you can stop once that car gets back on the rails. Stop it, set the train brakes, and remove that link and then put it back in.
Link and relink.
Yeah. I know.
Do I need to remove the whole link?
Yeah, so you like set the brakes on the train,
Yeah.
pull the engine ahead, unpin it, pull the engine ahead,
Okay.
swap the link, and then you don't have any telegraph houses anywhere close to there.
Yeah, we're just gonna ease it up here.
I'm kinda
You're probably gonna
still
you're probably gonna end up catching us, Boomer.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, here he comes, flying up the mountain.
I can't see you, so yeah.
Oh, you'll see me in a minute. Oh, what a cool view, though.
Arthur, if you go over the bridge, you go straight to the yard, don't you?
Yes, correct.
Okay, you're lined for the bridge.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I see it on the outside. Okay.
And then I will set Boomer up to go through the sawmill complex to the lumber camp.
All right, once I get on the bridge, I'm going to stop and re-pin this. Unfortunately, I need to keep moving, otherwise I'll catch up. But once I get, since we're splitting up at that point, then
I
They'll-
have to be honest, I think I'm spitballing. I've seen that problem. I just can't remember exactly what I did to fix it.
well, it can't hurt to pull it apart.
But, like the things I'm suggesting are the things that I would have tried myself. I just don't remember which one did it.
Yeah, so LNER is saying that the size of the rear pilot on the engine seems to be a massive problem for the most part, which is why it was really only used as a prototype, like just a single engine.
I've actually run into problems with the Mason bogie that I
Oh, yeah?
wasn't expecting.
Oh,
The-
geez.
You look at it, everything's articulated. This thing should go through tight corners. Great. And it does. But the whole frame of the locomotive is one solid piece.
Right, so it flicks cars off to the side.
The rear of the frame ends up much further out,
Okay.
and it wants to pull the cars off the tracks. Mike and I are gonna have to redo his iron ore mine
Ah,
because there's a couple spots that it's just too tight for it.
it's too tight. That's true. That's true, Mallard. Like, why on earth did they need a big one like this? They thought it would be a good idea. Are you back, James?
Yep, I'm on. I'll jump off and flip this next switch after we go by.
All right, the car's not misbehaving now, so I just leave it?
Yeah, we got a pretty straight run when we get to the yard.
Yep. Okay.
And Boomer, I threw the switch
Thank you. I just saw that.
to send you the right direction. Arthur, are you going to bring this into a storage track, or are you going
Yes,
to...
I'd like to take it to storage. And then we can grab the other cars maybe off that. We can do it. If the empty freights are still there, we'll grab those and we could take those away and fill them up.
They're all freights. Track is empty.
There's the yard for the sawmill. Sawmill spaghetti.
We got lots of hoppers here.
Hopper.
That appear to be empty, and we got some tier 2 flats.
Oh, we got all those hoppers for the coal mine, right? Next time we go up to the iron mine or the coal mine, we need to take those hoppers back up.
I think we might need to add a few more tanker cars to this train.
Yeah? We can do
I
that.
think we need more pipes and stuff here as well.
All right. I don't want to make it too long, but if you guys think maybe one of each, we can make it extend out the extend it out a little bit.
Need some steel pipes here as well. Running low on steel pipes at the oil refinery.
We can do that next, Arthur. We've
Okay,
got-
we'll come grab those.
Oh, no, wait. We need the tier 1 cars for that.
Oh yeah. Well, do you want to drop these? Do you want to take these all the way in and drop them off, or we could drop this raw steel to its delivery location?
Yeah, we could.
Let's just do that.
There's room for them there. That's why I loaded this whole train up.
Okay, let's do it then.
All right.
Coming through the yard. Thank you, Cameo. Like I said, I don't think we'll get heckled, but we might, so just be ready. And make sure to heckle back on your way out. Be mean if you want. It is a long, long story, Louis, that I honestly, it's one of those things that just grieves me for this country and the state that we're in right now. I know that sounds really like ambiguous, but it's a long story. But I've managed to grab a couple hecklers, and so we're just gonna have to deal with it for a little bit, and it'll be something that either gets resolved by itself or the police are gonna resolve. So, but that's as far as I want to go with it now.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I am back on the train.
I'm keeping to the yard limit here. Oh, interesting. So you can actually hear a train chugging. Hey, Finns. Thank you for the sub.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even that, Louis. There was a whole incident that happened at our house. It was somebody on the path behind our house, and it's gotten completely ridiculously out of control at this point. And so It's nothing that we did. It's just these people being idiots and wanting to continue being idiots. So we're just gathering data, we're gathering footage, and sharing it with the local authorities. And when it comes time, they'll make their move, and that'll be done with.
Hey, Anthony, where are you guys at?
We are just about entering the Iron Cliff.
Okay. I'm running there.
All right, so can I go ahead and speed up now?
You can. Your switches are all set, but we gotta figure out where the
Hey.
other train is up here.
I had brakes on.
Should we get to the loading area and then you come in behind us with the unloading track?
That'll work.
That's so cool, Cameo. I do hear another whistle out there somewhere. I'm moving on through.
Okay. You are lined all the way in to unload.
Okay.
And I'm standing on the dock to unload.
Alrighty. No, they're talking about. I think they're talking about the horn or the whistle for Tweetsy, which is an engine I don't have yet. We're gonna pick it up. I'm gonna try to get it tonight. We may wait till the next episode, though. Maybe I'll pick it up tonight, and then we can kind of, like, really kind of feature it next week. We'll run it. I don't really have a need for an engine that big on our layout, because we really only have at the maximum. I'm running 8 cars all the way around. So.
Coal mine run? Come on.
What the what?
Coal mine run?
Yeah, well, but it won't be able to do that. That's something that you have to do with the double header.
Nothing will do it by itself.
Right. So that's why I got the Shay and the.
So put the second most powerful engine on it, and then push with the.
Yeah, you could do that.
Or add 4 tanker cars to this train and use it for that.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, you should be able to slow roll this just like that.
I forgot that we have the cook sitting in the garage too. That's another big one. We have the cook 280.
It's about the same size, same power as the one you're running right now.
Yep. Which is a great engine. Oh, I forgot to open the cylinder caulks. Hiss. So we'll run this back to the yard, and then let's pick up the Tweetsy and bring it on down. We'll park the Tweetsy. We'll leave Molly Moo connected to these cars.
You don't own the Tweetsy yet.
We're going to own it. I'm going to buy it. Oh, I love trains in real life, and I would say I don't know if I have
around the corner from you, Arthur. So you better watch out for us. We're loading up steel pipes.
Yep, yeah, we're just slow. We're coasting. I'm ready to stop if I need to. So yes, I love trains in real life. I don't necessarily have a favorite train. I've been on the Denver and Rio Grande when I was a kid. The Norfolk and Western J class used to come through my backyard. Here at my house now, we have a train line that runs through the back. It is the Wheeling and Lake
Go
Erie.
forward to load more.
Sorry, say again.
I'm talking to Anthony. Go forward.
So in the hey, Katie Cat, Loki Bird.
Top up the tools.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we have a line that runs through the backyard, and occasionally the nickel plate 765 or 675, whichever one they restored, it goes to the Cuyahoga Valley Railroad, and it goes literally through my backyard to get there. So I'll be sitting in my bedroom, and I hear at the crossing up about a mile away, I hear, "Woo!" I'm like, oh, here it comes, and I go running out the back, and the steam train comes hissing through my backyard. It is so cool. It's like watching a dragon go through the backyard. It's the coolest thing.
I think that's
You get some live action on the channel there.
I actually have. If you look up Arthur Chapman and nickel plate, you'll actually find a video that I took of it when it was running in the valley. But usually when it comes through here, it's at night, so you don't really see much. You just hear it, and you see the steam like floating away as after it passes.
Hey Arthur, can you pull forward a little bit?
I sure can.
The drawbar.
You get yourself some spotlights out there to light it up as it goes through.
Yep, it's so cool.
Bring her back, nice and easy.
And we're not that lucky to buddy have things like that around our area.
There we go. Ta-da!
Brakes off. We'll see if that helps.
Let's see. The Bridiana Express runs from. The one that goes through the Alps. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they have a steam train for it too, don't they? I'm trying to remember what it was called, but I know which one you're talking about. Like they still have steam trains that service it occasionally. Yeah, with the panoramic cars. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's actually weird to hear that somewhere still uses steam on mainline services. And like,
It's mostly just
because like here in Australia, steam is just straight out heritage, and that's it.
That's how it is here in America too. It's unless you have a line like in England, I think they have a couple that are specifically steam, and of course the one that Katie Cat's talking about, that's definitely a heritage. Yeah. Oh gosh, LNER. It is. I mean, literally leaves chills on my spine when that thing goes through the yard. It's so freaking huge. Oh, it's so cool. Anyway, so even there, like they're heritage. Now, there are places in the world, though, a lot of places in South America, China, Indonesia, where they still use steam trains.
Does Russia still use them sometimes?
Yeah, I think so. There's a country, and I can't think of the name of it. It's like, it starts with an E. And they still have like a full-on railroad that runs the whole length of the country that services it, and it's all steam, and it's in the mountains. It's narrow gauge. I can't think of the name of the country, but I've seen some great videos from there. It's kind of like near Turkey and like in that whole area. It's like high desert kind of set up.
But we do have some states here in Australia do have steams actually on the main line. But
It's so rare.
Yeah.
So and like yeah, we don't have passenger trains on this game yet, Jared. They're talking about it. So
yeah, one day.
Oh, but near me, we used to have the Sugar Creek Railway, which is a steam engine, and that is in southern. Well, they call it. It's like mid Ohio. It's about an hour south of where I live, maybe an hour and a half. It's in Amish country. But I don't think it's running anymore. Somebody like fell out of one of the cars, like after the train stopped. They were dismounting and they slipped, and they sued the railroad. And so the guy was just basically like, you know what, like for millions of dollars. And I don't think they won, But people were so angry about it. They were just like, forget it. And they just shut down. They're like, we do this for you guys to be able to experience steam trains, and then you're going to sue us? Like, no, we're not. That's not cool. Like, this is all volunteer, and, no. So they shut it down. Now, I don't know if they're going to reopen it or not, but I'd say the nearest one to me right now that's operating is the one where they built the Thomas the Tank Engine for the movie, and that's near Hershey, Pennsylvania. The Strasburg Railroad, and that's about 8 hours away from me. Also near where I live, sort of, is the JVS. Help me out here. What is that mountain railroad that has the shays and stuff?
Cass Mountain, West Virginia.
That's it, Cass Mountain. So there's also that, and they actually have a working Heisler and a couple shays there. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I know, Loki. The trains have gotten insanely expensive. It is crazy. Like, I mean, yeah, they're like double or triple what they used to be. It's insane how expensive they are. Especially like the larger, like O gauge or whatever, is just ridiculous. The Zephyr Amtrak. Let's see, with the straight line, the Starlight Panoramic. Yes, yep, and it goes through the west. Yes. So this game doesn't have any Canadian trains, if that's what you're asking. No, it does not.
Not yet.
Now, the Train Sim World does. They have the CN in Ontario. Oh, weird. That's crazy, Katie, and kind of scary. There you go. Thank you, LNER. Cass Scenic Railroad. Yep. I've never been to the Cass myself. I would love to see it. Oh, heck yeah, you can derail. Yep. Does Epaulet show up and find everyone? No, but you can derail, and it's quite a mess to recover it.
Especially if you're on one of Arthur's bridge routes.
The most annoying thing is when you're derail and you're on the bridge and you don't see it as the driver. It's only the passenger that's on your train that sees it.
Right.
Yep. I said the switch. We're good to go back to the yard.
All right, I'm going to pick up speed then, and we'll go get the eatsy weensy tweetsy.
It's not so eensy weensy. Are you thinking about the right locomotive?
Yeah. No, probably not. Yeah, I am. I know. I mean, it is in other countries, just not here. We don't have the infrastructure. There's a guy out there that puts videos out about why passenger service doesn't work well in America right now. They'd have to change several things. First of all, they'd need to get a more regulated schedule, and they need to have trains running all the time. And the problem is they're just periodic right now. So in order for a train to be successful, you have to be able to rely on it, and it needs to be available when you need it. And so in the U.S., it's just not... It's hard because nobody runs services like that, except for along the coast.
Wouldn't be the biggest killer for you guys would be that most people just wants to drive a car instead. And,
yeah, I mean that's a huge part of it. People don't want to give up their freedom driving their car, so that's and I don't either. And it depends on where you live and where you work. If I had to work downtown, honestly, if I had to work in downtown Cleveland and I could hop a train here in Medina to do that, I would much rather ride the train than drive through all the traffic. That's just me. But most people just want to drive, so...
Well, part of the problem with passenger rail in in the U.S. is that the freight companies own...
Right, they own all the rail.
Rails.
So the freight trains have the right of way, right? So the passenger trains have to sit and wait.
Technically, they don't. Per law, when they formed Amtrak, the passenger trains are supposed to have the right of way.
Oh.
With the precision scheduled railroading and the extreme length of the freight trains, they don't fit in the sidings.
Right.
So the passenger train has to sit in the hole waiting for a 2 mile long freight drag to get out of the way.
Right.
Is a big problem with
Right. And the freight trains travel a lot slower, so if they
Right.
get stuck behind a freight train, then they're stuck going slow. Yeah, the thing with Europe works really well because, well, they have an entire system dedicated to passenger service. It's been designed around passenger service. Like England, for example, the trains are great. They run right on schedule, and they've got the track and the infrastructure. They've been doing it since rail came out. Like what was it?
Yeah, but also
King-
at the same time, you got to remember between Europe and America and also Australia, the difference between that area to us is that they're a lot closer, so that type of stuff works.
Correct. That's the other thing I was going to say is England. Everything's
For here, for example, for us to go from, for
That's
example, Adelaide to Perth, that's a two-day trip by train.
Right. Well, and I know, Gordon, I know what you're saying. Like, I mean, I know the trains don't run always like perfectly on schedule, but they're usually within a couple minutes there, until something breaks and then the whole thing shuts down. I've been on the English trains many times. Most of the time they're on time, but yeah, they do go behind schedule. But the point is, they have a system that's designed for that. And then and that's a huge thing. Like Boomer said, the other issue is the distances. Like England, a long train ride is 4.5, 5 hours long. You've gone almost the entire length of the country. Here, that would only take you, through one or two states. If you have to go long distances, it takes a lot longer. So, and the distances are bigger. England, it's like city. Everywhere you go, there's cities. In America, the cities are more spread out. Now, a corridor would work. Like here in Cleveland, where I live, you could have a train running from Cleveland to Canton or to Akron to Canton, and that would be successful because they're all within maybe 20 minutes of train ride of each other, 25 minutes. But then the next city is an hour and a half away, which is Columbus. Or going out towards Micah, like Toledo. And that's a 2.5 hour. There'd be an hour and a half, 2 hour train ride at 80 miles an hour. The other thing too is rail. England, Europe, they have put in the money and the rail systems to handle very high speed trains. They do things differently. They have the cement road bedway that they use, and they have lots of sections where it's just a much higher speed rail. Where our rails are designed to take trains at 50, 60 miles an hour, they're designed to take trains at 100 miles an hour. We don't have that kind of infrastructure, and it costs a lot of money to put that in. So
a lot of the European countries, the rail networks are nationalized as well.
True.
Also, that's another thing as well with Europe compared to us. Well, Adelaide, South Australia, Australia, anyways. More probably be years as well. For the amount of people that actually take the train, weigh up the cost of having those super speed trains.
Right.
Here in Australia, we don't. For starters, in Australia, we don't have the density of people to actually
Yeah,
pay
true
for
that.
Trains.
I mean, California has a Pacific Coast rail system that they run.
Yeah.
I actually love that train, the Surfliner.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
it.
a great train. But it goes between big population centers and places people want to be.
Right. Yeah. And that's what you have to have. You have to have a corridor. Ew, yuck. You have to have a corridor where it's going to be successful and people are going to use it. And I think that the Surfliner works, I think.
It does, but it's also a joint Amtrak California Department of Transportation. Arthur, if you use the electric headlight on this locomotive, I'm pretty sure that it puts a generator on it
Okay.
to make it
Which number is that? 5, 6?
the one that's on there now.
Okay,
If you
I
look
like that
behind-
one. I like the look
between-
of that one.
Between the dome and, yeah, the round one. If you look between the dome and the cab, the generator should be there, and then if you change headlight styles, it'll go away.
I like that. I'm sorry. Usually I like the colorful ones, but in this case, I actually like the all black one instead. This looks like the Strasbourg engine. That's funny. It is smaller, though. Number 23. No, we've done that before. We're going to do... let me think about this. We're going to do number 95. The name...
We already have a 95.
Oh, we do? Crap. 97? I've got Percy, I've got Elfie, Molly, Hermione, and Bella. We're going to call this one Hermie. Tender A, M, and J. Order. Order up. Let's go take a look at it. Yeah, that's right, and that's the whole thing. It's like there are, even with the train, sometimes you still need a car. You know, they're a little bit better, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Like even then, sometimes they break down and you need a backup plan. But yeah, even if you have a backup plan, you do now. But it is interesting because it makes things like Moni, who doesn't drive. She never had to drive because she could just take a bus or a train. So, is it you who can? So yes, I'm controlling myself. That is Javius right there, the person running around. You can't see me. Like I never actually see myself, except for when I go to the outside view. I can see myself there.
Tap V and look at your back of your head.
Yeah.
Oh, it's no difference. We're all exactly the same. So what's the point?
Of seeing yourself, right?
You're all cloning.
I can't wait for that moment where we can actually change who we are, sort of thing.
So 4, 5, and 6 are electrically powered, and you can see the light running to it. That was kind of cool. Oh yeah, I mean it's kind of probably similar to the Mosca, the train in Back to the Future. So this is a cool engine. Look at the size of Hermie. This is a big engine. Hermie the Tweetsy. That's just a big engine. Wow.
And did you see this?
What's that? Oh, a regular coupler.
It's a split knuckle coupler. Right here, it's split so the link can go in. You drop the pin down the holes.
That's really cool.
So that's a transition between the old and the new.
Yeah, F4. It's a 4. Is it a 4? Is there a second set of wheels there?
No, this is a 280
280. Okay.
because we need more 280s.
Let's see. Is this on?
Setting your compressor on so you can get some brakes when the steam comes up.
Okay. Wow, this is a nice big cabin. You can see out the front nicely. That's cool. So this should be a pleasure to drive. Where's the hover conversion kit? Dee 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 dee. Man, Back to the Future, what a great movie. Diddle-diddle-doo. Like the intro, I just love, brings back good memories. Is that the turbo generator valve? Is that it right there?
No. The generator is...
Oh, in the cab. Okay.
No, it's right in front of the cab.
That's this thing right here?
Yeah, to your right. Right in front of you on the running board, that's the compressor for your brakes.
Oh, Loki Bird, thank you for asking. The job is going great, actually. I'm really enjoying it. I've been behaving myself and making everybody happy, and so far, I think everyone's super happy with my job, the work that I'm doing. So it's good. I get out there and I just try to fix everyone's problems, and
I'm a little disappointed that the compressor isn't animated. Unless, no, I got steam coming out of it.
do you want to open the cylinder cocks? Should we open those now?
I don't think it doesn't actually do anything, so sure.
Now they are open. How are we doing on pressure? Has the pressure come up yet?
Don't know.
175, and the brakes are raising up. So I'm going to scoot the engine back just a hair and give it a little
Yep.
toot.
Yeah. Then we
Oh,
can
yeah.
get water in the boiler.
That's a nice horn. You want to link us?
Trying.
Drop the link.
There we go. Got it.
All right,
Wait.
we're gonna water this bad boy.
I'm not.
What's up, farming with CM Farms?
I can't see the pin.
That is a wicked horn.
Yeah, you're pinned. Fender brakes off.
Oh, it's rank? Okay. Hey, rank. We're going to keep it low and slow right now because we're just going to get water. We'll bring this engine down to the other yard and actually maybe we'll switch it out.
Do you see the water level? Just over 1,000.
Yeah.
That boiler holds like 4,700
Oh, jeez.
water units.
Which is more than the tower has, right? Or is it about...
No, they don't compare.
Okay.
Are you gonna
try.
put water in the sand dome? 'Cause the
Is that what I'm
water's
doing?
The water's back here on the tender. You can't put water in there.
You're too used
forgot.
to the other locations there, Arthur.
I'm sorry, say again.
You're too used to the other locations, aren't you?
I know.
Good. Brakes. Stop.
Good brake stop. Good brake stop. Good brake stop.
Liter.
All right.
It takes a long time for that boiler to fill up.
Yeah, you can't tell right now when it's full or not. That's a good-looking engine. I'll tell you that much. I'm. I don't know about in love, but I think I'm in love. And tell you what, though, it's so big, it's hard to get a camera angle on it.
I really like the power that this thing has.
Power. Look at that thing. That is gorgeous.
I agree, Cameo. I'm in the same boat.
Personal favorite. Cool. Well, we'll put this together with all of the freight cars. In fact, I don't know. We'll just do it when we get there. We'll take this down to the yard and hook up all the. Do you think we'll be able to pull all 16 cars? Like if I fill this up and we could take it up to the
This
8
thing
cars
can
of
haul-
beams and 8 cars of boards.
This train can haul every car you own.
All together in one train. Okay.
It won't get them over up to the coal mine.
Well, do you think we'd be able to get 16 cars up to the iron mine?
I can see a derailment in your future.
Did you get 16 cars up with the?
I've done only 8s. I've never taken more than 8. Theoretically, it's a 2% grade. Theoretically, it should be able to do it.
That's a 2% up to the coal mine.
No. Iron mine.
Oh, iron mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It.
Hey, Darth Baltimore.
You're gonna have to be real careful in the turnaround up there.
Okay. Yeah, I bet.
Yes, you could take 16 easily
Okay.
up there.
I don't think we have time tonight to do it because I have to start getting ready for. I got that shoot tomorrow. I got to start charging batteries, making sure the drone's ready, making sure my memory cards are all together. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we'll shoot. He's saying we should be fine. Also, yeah. Yeah, it is a pretty engine, that's for sure. Not maybe necessarily great for our particular railroad. Like, how do you think that doing the same run that we did would go with this engine? It'd probably be fine, right?
You need to be real careful in the 30 degrees. The locomotive will go through it.
Yeah.
It's the cars.
Okay.
And on 30 degrees, if you have too much weight too far back around the corner, you'll string line the train and pull it off the rails. I just did that, I think, over the weekend. I was dragging a wood burner that I was going to put in the shed
Right.
behind 8 empty cars, and I pulled it around the smelter and pulled cars off the track.
Okay. How's it doing back there?
It's filling, honestly. If you want to do something else, I wouldn't even.
Because it's going to be a while. Oh, we're at 1,500. Yeah. Good Lord.
Right.
All right, so what I'm going to do is while you're working on that, if you want to just leave it, I mean, you could just probably walk away and let it do its thing. I'm going to go to the back to our yard, and I'm going to let's see here. So, do you still think 16 cars is not a great idea then?
I think it's doable. You know what? I'd prep everything. I would save the game.
Okay, when we go to do it.
Try it.
Okay.
And then if we end up derailing the whole freaking train, then just
Go back to the save.
quitting and reload and then make the train.
The one thing we can do tonight is get this set up for that while you're filling that up.
Is the yard long enough for 16?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Def O. Oh, I opened the sander on this one. What the blazes?
Yeah, you were trying to put water in there.
No, not on this one.
Oh,
I'm back in the Molly Moo.
I know you are. I'm standing right beside the track waiting.
Oh, okay. So put me onto the same line with all the freight cars, and then we'll connect them and push them back.
Did you take brakes off of this one?
I don't know. Were they on?
I think the car was. It's off now. Stop. You're good. Switch is thrown. Turn in.
Slowly coming back.
Upper pocket's empty. Brake is on. I didn't think I needed to stand there and watch it fill with water.
Right. No, it's fine. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just leave it. Let it fill up. We'll get it in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour.
And yeah, then I'll have 2,000 water in it. But you want to get the tender full so it has water to put into the boiler.
Right. Right.
And then later on, refill the tender after the boiler gets
Because it'll suck it in. Yeah. How are we doing back there?
2 cars.
How are you doing out there, Boomer?
Yeah, slowly getting there.
Did you get loaded already, or are you still loading?
I'm about to unload.
Oh wow, that's fast. Good turnaround. And how are you guys doing out in the field?
Good.
We are connected. Brakes are off on this end of the train. I'm running back. You can push through brakes.
Yes, I can.
Considering how much we pulled up the hill with brakes on.
So I suppose you could use Molly and like to pull the coal train also, and then hook it up with the climax when you get back there. Because Molly and the Shay are kind of this, or the Molly and the what's it called? The Heisler are kind of the same, aren't they?
I thought the high store was like 15.
No, it's low. Hang on. Let me take a look. Oh, stop. Okay, there we go.
Heisler, no, is 1,310 tractive effort, and the Ruby Basin is 13,512.
So the Ruby actually has more.
Yep.
Hey, World Pilot.
We
So-
we got more room if you need it.
No, we're good. Let me look here. Hang on. We might. Let me see on the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna come back just like a couple feet.
You have 2 cars worth available.
Oh, well, we might as well just park the engine in the siding then. Oh, I ran out of fuel. I did it again. Oops. I did it again. Sorry, I hate Britney Spears.
We're good on this end.
Okay. Break. I know there's a ton of new logos, man.
Yes, we're
Those crazy
doing
logos.
very nicely here.
There's a bunch of locals out there. All right. So I suppose I can run Molly down to the other end of the coal train, the Roscoe P. coal train. Get her flipped around.
You run her through the fish.
Yeah, take me through the fish.
You're good. Ramming speed. Actually, don't ramming speed through the fish. I forget how tight those corners are. I'm not sure.
Flip the engine off the tracks.
Actually, I think those curves are fairly comfortable. That's why I did the crossover in the middle
They're
of it.
comfy. So do you think Molly Moo and the Heisler could get those cars up the mountain? It would be minus about 3,000 tractive effort less.
4,000 less.
Actually,
Not even-
now I'm thinking about though, Javius, we were taking up these 8 cars plus 8 fully loaded, like wood cars. So I think it actually probably could easily get those up there.
Oh, the hoppers, empty hoppers up there. Yes,
Yeah.
you can-
I bet you this engine could do it by itself.
Yes, it can.
Well, we got a little bit of time left. Why don't we do that?
It's okay.
Let's run them up so they're not sat down here.
Is that Rural Pilot? Is that any different than here in the States? 'Cause
It shouldn't be.
no, the quality of McDonald's.
I don't think it is. When I remember going to Canada, I thought it was the same.
Because the quality here doesn't seem to be all that great.
Yeah, it's horrible here.
At least in my franchise areas here.
No, we don't do McDonald's anymore. It's so hit or miss.
McChuck's is currently healthy here in Australia, but yeah, still, I'm Hungry Jack's all the way. And that's Burger King to you.
So Hungry Jack's is what it's called?
Yeah,
I was
Burger
waiting
King,
for Boomer's comment on that. McChuck's.
McChuck, yep.
McChuck's.
But the Burger King here in Australia is Hungry Jack's because of there was a restaurant or something like a franchise or was already was Burger King here in Australia before Burger King came here.
Oh,
And,
okay.
they pretty much had the forced to change the name.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, because I like Burger King. I'll go Burger King still. I don't go to McDonald's. Yeah, right. That's right, Red Alpha. That's exactly the problem. Sometimes the burgers are good. Sometimes they're just disgusting. And then also the nuggets usually seem to be good, but I've had bad nuggets too lately. I don't know.
KFC nuggets are the best ones, I reckon.
Right.
Well, I will have to say the Australian McChucks, yeah,
All right, bring her back.
is supposed to be a lot more up standards. Their standards are a lot higher than everywhere else.
Okay.
They actually well, not all of them, but some of them in the higher end places like Sydney and stuff like that. They apparently they have waiters that bring your food out to
Oh,
you.
whoa. Yeah, we don't have
We
that.
had a derailment.
Yep, wouldn't be a Railroads Online episode without one.
Oh, what happened to you guys, Darrell?
Yep, put a boxcar into the dirt.
Oh, it happens.
So, interesting coincidence.
Yeah.
I worked at McDonald's when Chicken McNuggets were launched,
Oh, wow.
and the McRib.
I remember the puppets.
Are okay, yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
And break her off.
You said fast food standards? I would say, yeah, around here, Wendy's is good. Burger King is 70-25. So sometimes, most of the time it's good, but sometimes it's not. Taco Bell is usually really good, which is weird. You'd think they'd be crappy, but Taco Bell is really up their standards. Arby's can be hit or miss. We've got 2 different Arby's. Both of them are like, sometimes it's good, sometimes the meat tastes terrible and it's all rubbery. I'm like, what the frick? I know we're really not supposed to be doing this, honestly. This was completely designed for the system we set up with the Heisler and the Climax. But whatever, we're having fun.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, where are you guys?
We are on the line heading back to the yard.
Oh, this line.
Yeah, we're on the Y headed towards the.
We've got a train right in front of us.
Oh yeah, I see you.
Well, I guess in the cornfield we're running the extra, so you guys have the right of way.
Well,
You want to back us into the coal siding, Javius?
you want to back it up to the next switch? We could pull into the other side of the
Yeah,
Y.
there should be a switch to the left up ahead, like not this switch, but the second one, and we'll go in there.
Huh?
Keep going back. There's a coaling tower switch that'll take us over by the coaling tower, and it's on our. That way we don't have to reverse into the switch. We'll just back in and then stop, and they can go past.
You can slow down.
Oh, you go? Is that you? Okay.
I'm almost to the end of the train, but I didn't like the train the way the cars were going through the switch. Had some wobblies.
Who's driving that train?
Pretty nosy.
All right. Send
You
it
got
over.
it.
I'm not driving it.
He's like, I don't know who's driving it. You're gonna end up on the wrong siding.
It would have been derailed by now if I was driving.
That's what I thought it was, about how fast it was going. What is that nosy?
Make sure to give us a gap, otherwise we'll end up in the dirt.
Gotta leave a gap here so I can get off. And,
All right, I'm clear.
Clear. Go ahead. That sounds like somebody stabbed it in the neck.
What, the horn on the
Mason boat.
Mason bogey?
All right.
The horn on the horn train? Oh, look at that. They're slowly filling up with oil. Go get a bit of a run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you drive for a couple minutes because I gotta start getting my camera gear together here. Take us up the mountain.
There we go.
I'll do the wide off.
I found out. Can you hear me, guys?
Barely.
All right, hold on.
Front row. Front row. Front force run.
Sorry, I gotta play guys.
I'll be right back. Recharging.
I am back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to.
You want to run over to the other side and
Yeah, make sure we're good. Yep.
hill? Thank you.
I had to make sure that the card was in the camera and that it was formatted and that I had a charged battery. All of which the answer is yes and no. I did not have a charged battery, so I have to put a battery on the charger. Let's see. That is the way, I think. Right? No, this is the way. Okay, so we need to go here. And not here. So I need to throw... Hang on one second. Well, now we got JVS going the right way. I got to get the battery. And that way they will charge overnight. The Goal DLC, man, it's a very specific DLC. If you don't want, like if you don't want to be able to bail lots of different stuff, then like bailing TMR, bailing corn silage instead of putting it in a silo, then it's worthless. But it's got some cool stuff in it. I really like the baler that bales, wraps, and then dumps the bale on the side so it doesn't roll down the mountain. And I also like the big balers that are the stationary balers. Those things are pretty cool. So, yeah. And I like baling TMR. I think it's a great way to store TMR. So, oh my gosh, that's a nightmare. I always turn the camera on before I leave to make sure that it's ready to go. I suppose I could have jumped in with you. There we go.
Want the controls back?
No, you can run it. That's fine. I've been running it all night.
Too late. I'm already out. It's all you.
Okay. Obviously, you don't really want to run the train much. Jeez.
Runaway train.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the corn silage thing has already been modded into the game, so I don't know. I like it. I don't think it's for what they're asking. Like, I don't use a lot of mods, so I haven't used corn silage, but yeah, I can see using it. But yeah, it's not. I don't think it adds anything like brand new to the game because we've had, except for maybe the baled sugar beets and the baled TMR, but that's probably available on some of the maps anyway. So I don't know. I think it's a good DLC. I think their intentions were good. And it's like all their stuff, it's quality, but it is pretty like specific to what you like. Yeah, exactly. I think there's stuff for everybody in there. I like the bale or the bale wrapper that goes on the front forks of the like on your front loader. Like you could just stick a baler on there or a wrapper on there. That's pretty cool. Baled sugar beets, the sugar beet things, I guess you use them to feed the pigs. And you can also just use it for storage if your sugar factory gets full. You just store them in that. I don't know if we're going to make it. I'm at 100% right now. Or 88, I'm sorry. We slowed down fast. I have not had a farm that has enough money or slurry to use pumps and hoses yet. To me, that's more of an end game type thing. I think the idea is great, but I haven't been able to utilize it in game yet, which is what I was afraid of. I tried to use a little bit of it on my French map, but it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but we'll see. It may still work out. Interesting. Now, I really like FS22 because it's new, it's different than the other versions, and that's what I like it. It's got a lot of cool new stuff. It's a different game now. I think adding the time in, like the seasons in, for me at least, it made a big difference in the game because now I feel like I'm a little bit more part of the farm and I'm helping the farm grow and stuff. Whereas before it was just like grow, sell, repeat. Now you kind of have to plan your farm out a little better, which I like.
There's a mod that came out that I was thinking about getting, but I don't think Dorsey will like it, so I haven't bothered with it. But it's one that forces you to rotate your crops, like in the real world.
Okay.
I was thinking about doing it, but yeah, they probably won't want to do that. So No, I won't worry about it. But I might still do it for the new map that we're thinking about going to later.
Oh, okay.
After we finish with this map.
Yeah, see, a lot of people don't like the seasons. Yeah, you like seasons like the original seasons DLC, right? Or the mod. I like Kubota, yeah.
I wish they would actually make the months proper. So you got 31 days on some months, and then you got the 28 for February. But no, everything's on 28 for maximum. Like, it's not really the way it should be.
You don't like precision farming either?
Precision farming.
What'd you say?
I agree with Gordon. The precision farming, just the new version. Just
Yeah, I don't love it.
works. I don't use it. Well, I don't play it anymore. Once I burned out of the only log, I was done.
Yeah, and that's always been my complaint, Mallard, with Farm Sim. It is hard to get vintage, especially American stuff. Like they give you a lot of vintage like European tractors, but there's not a lot of. There's more now, but through mods, and most of them are pretty good now. I will say that the quality of the mods has gone up. I feel like there's still some goofy ones out there, but they've definitely gotten better. But
I noticed they put a vintage car on there a while back. The old Flintstones vehicle.
the what?
A Flintstones vehicle. You know,
Oh,
the,
yeah?
I was tempted to do it. No, fuck that.
Yeah, see, I think the other thing too is I took a break with 19. I didn't play it nearly as much, so I'm actually enjoying Farm Sim 22 again, which is good. But the Flintstones car, I know, it's hilarious.
See, I played 19 far too much and got burned out on it. I wasn't gonna buy 19 or 22, but then when the logging thing came about,
Yeah, the logging thing's pretty cool.
I did it, but how many times can I do logging on the one map that supports it?
Well, true. Though I've been using logging on my other map. I've been using a lot of the stuff from that.
Yeah, as I said to you the other day, yesterday, it was pretty much everything but the boats. I think the boatyard you can actually put down on any map now.
Okay. We're cooking down this side. Yeah, I don't think this train would be able to bring these coal cars back down full.
Why not?
I'm at like 60% brake now, and they're empty.
Well, there's brakes on the cars.
Yeah, sure. We'll have to do it together. I can't do that tonight, though. Once we get there, I have to go.
No, we're.
All right, I feel like the train's a little more under control. The Lands Bulldog. Here's our double, triple, four-pole bridge.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try and fix this, and
You got too busy playing the trains.
that was last week. I forgot about it this week. Well, if you want to leave it running, I can see what I can do.
Okay, I can leave it up. Yeah, I agree with that, Gordon. Or they need to give you cheap prices on some of the buildings and stuff. Like, and they've done that since, like through mods. Like you can build a house. Like the new expansion came with a couple houses that were nice, that were like $10,000. Whereas when the game first came out, man, like the starting house was $250,000. Well, if you got $1 million to start with, that's a quarter of your money gone just to have a house on your property. And that was ridiculous. That was not. They should have thought that out better.
You just download the Hobo mod. It gives you
Right, pretty quickly
all the
somebody
format.
modded in some tents and stuff like that. And like I said, now the new update gave us a bunch of houses that were cheap. But yeah, or give you a slider for starting cash. Yeah, the mine sim.
You are lined into
Oh, we're there already. Look at that.
the loading track. I'm headed to the bridge you hate.
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't. Yeah, I agree with. Maybe there's some kind of code or something that they can't. That's not working now. I don't know. But like you said, yeah, I remember. I remember the coal mods.
We gotta put water in
Is
this.
Tweetsy still filling up?
I haven't checked on her.
You want to check on it, James?
Oh, I'm trying to delete the right bridges and not the wrong bridges.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I will check.
Or are you, Anthony? Are you there?
No, we're at the yard.
Okay, I'll check on Tweetsy. We just left it. I never thought about it again.
Oh, you know what? I can do it. I will just drop a telegraph house here for temporary purposes.
Are there mining mods? Okay, I haven't seen any, but I didn't realize they had them.
They changed the wrong points, I see.
Well, we didn't run the water tower out of water yet.
Whoa, I went the wrong way.
Close though. One out of 360 left.
Where am I?
Ender's looking full.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, just leave it here for now. I'm going to have to go. I need to get going.
Yeah, there's 4,000, almost 4,000 water in here.
Okay, that's good enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Hermie is ready. No Minecraft, huh? That is true, Gordon. All right, folks, I gotta fly. Once again, let's just do it. For those of you that are watching, we're gonna push our Thursday night stream back to Friday. I'm gonna be pooped tomorrow. I just know it, and so I'll just work on recording on something when I get home. But we'll do Truck Sim on Friday night, probably starting around 6:30ish, 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. So have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for being part of the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Cheers.